Have you ever had one of your clients asking to see your wholesale pricing, wanting to know how much you paid for something and how much you're marking it up for them, and why can't they get your discount? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about exactly that, because it's either happened to you already or it's going to happen to you at some point. So let's talk about why it's happening, what you do about it, and a response to it that will make you feel confident when you are faced with that question. It's definitely one of the most frustrating things. It makes you feel devalued as an interior designer when someone's trying to say, well, why can't I get your pricing? Like, why do you need to get it? You're already charging me for your service and your design. Why are you also charging me a markup on furnishings? So you need to watch this video to hear how you can address that issue. But before I get started, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you will get notified of the new videos that I release, so I can continue to answer your frustrating moments and help you through them to get to the other side. I'm Nancy Quinn. I'm a business coach and body language trainer to interior designers, and I have helped thousands of interior designers make the money they deserve to make the profit they need to make to stay in business. And that's what I'm here for you today to do as well. So let's start out by talking about the psychology behind why clients or even potential clients are asking you, do you share your discount? Can I get your wholesale pricing? Or how much do you mark up furnishings? Number one, the reason why this is happening for the most part is that over the years, many years, the public has been trained that interior designers pass through their discount. So we're in a stage of society right now that we're retraining the public that they don't have the right to know that. But the psychology behind it still is that they think they can ask these questions and they think they can get your wholesale pricing. So we're in an education mode all the time. And I know it's tough, but you need to embrace the education mode so that you can educate even one more person about how they don't have the right to ask you what your discount is. They don't have the right to ask you to pass through your discounts, that your discount is actually something that allows you to stay in business. So we're going to talk about some responses in the next couple of segments of this video, but I want you to understand why it's happening. There is no other industry that we walk in and say, well, what's your wholesale pricing and why are you charging me what you're charging me? We just accept the fact that the price that is presented is the price we pay. So it is a moment in history, I have to repeat this again, that we are re-educating the public that there is no difference as an interior designer, that you become the retailer for the product and they do not have the right to get your discount. So I think how to respond to a client when they're asking to see your wholesale pricing or do they get your discount. It kind of matters where along the process they start asking this. So we want to make it clear from the beginning that it's a hard no. So the first place is in your contract. The contracts I sell to interior designers do not mention at all what the markup or margin is on pricing. It just says we act as, I don't know the exact wording, but it says something like, and you agree to make the purchasing through us. And that's all it has to say. Just like when you walk into Macy's or Bloomingdale's or a restaurant, you just assume you're buying from them at the price they're giving. So in our contracts, you should not state how much you're marking up or what your margin is. It's honestly none of their business. It is your business. It's your business. So you get to decide how you do that. So the starting point is always, don't put your markup or your margin in your contracts. As a matter of fact, you can just say, I act as retailer and furniture and furnishings, and I do all the purchasing on your behalf. And when they sign that contract, they are agreeing to that. And that's the end of that story. But now let's say they actually ask you, but wait, I heard interior designers pass through their discounts and you get discounts, right? Yes, I actually do get discounts in some places. It varies from place to place. I do not choose your selections based on where I get a discount, but the discount is what allows me to stay in business and be here for you today and do what I love and help you. Without that margin on the furnishings, I may not be able to be here for you today. I do run a profitable business and I'm really good at what I do. See how I did that? I just basically made it okay for them not to know. If they push you on it, they may not be your ideal client, right? And this feeling that you have to justify why you charge a margin on top of a design fee and a project management fee is really not something you have to justify. It is your business model. Your business model is presented to a client and they either say, yes, I'm on board with it, or no, thank you, right? That's it. So don't stress over it. Just do what you need to do to stay within that 40 to 60% profit margin. And margin on furnishings is really key to running a profitable interior design business. So I don't want to see you missing out. Tell me in the comments below if you currently share your margin with the clients, or let them know that you have a markup, because if you do, I am really encouraging you to stop doing that. So I went through how to respond confidently to the client, and I hope that was really helpful to you. We also want to talk about educating the client, right? If they start getting into the weeds with you, well, you charge a design fee and a project management fee and you're making a margin on furnishings. Yes. Do you share your discount with me? No, I do not. Sometimes we talk too much, we babble on, and it shows that we're nervous and not confident in our business model. So part of educating the client is by not being talkative and not overselling it and not looking desperate to get the job. To educate your client is a matter of educating yourself first. So why do you charge a design fee? Well, that's for your intellectual property and you putting the whole thing together, and the presentation and the links and the pricing and the research and talking to your industry partners. And that's a lot of work. And then making the presentation and giving them a couple of rounds of revisions. Yep, that's your design fee. And then why do you charge a project management fee? In order to make sure that you are ordering for them, tracking it for them, doing site visits, dealing with the industry partners, the phone calls, their emotional ups and downs during the implementation phase. And you deserve that, because anytime your hands, your feet, your face, your eyes, anything is replacing the client, meaning if you didn't exist, they would have to do it. That is partly, fully, I should say, chargeable at your hourly rate. So then why do you also get a margin on your furnishings? Your margin and your markup on your furnishings is for the years of education that you have had to know what that company sells, the quality that they sell, the keeping up on the newest and latest, greatest in the industry, understanding the quality of the furniture, keeping the relationship with the rep, keeping your resource library filled and organized. That's what your margin on your furnishings for. So I never ever want you to feel like you have to give up one of those three things in order to become a designer that people want to hire. Because I'm telling you, if you coach with me, all my designers charge at every stage and they get it as they should, and so should you. So one of the things my group clients get, the Profit Insiders for Interior Designers, is access to my business helpline. It's a walkie-talkie app, in addition to being a member of the membership site and having 2 group meetings a month and getting a one-on-one with me. But the biggest benefit, I would say, when it comes to when they get pushback from the clients about their pricing is that business helpline. Pretty much every day I get at least one client saying, the client's asking me what my discount is. What should I say? Should I charge them on retail? Should I not? What do I say? How do I respond? Or the husband's getting involved and he's making me nervous and I'm not sure how to present back to him. Should I do it via email? Should I do it via text? Should I do it via phone call, right? And I answer all these questions on the fly when they need it. In the same day, they're leaving me the message 99% of the time. This is what makes coaching so valuable. So let me know in the comments what you're struggling with when it comes to getting pushback from your clients and how you've handled it in the past. I would love to know. And if you're interested, you want to look into Profit Insiders for interior designers, because if you're struggling with how to respond to clients and be able to look them in the eye and confidently say how you charge in a way that is profitable for you and your company, then I want to help you. That's what I'm here for. So click the links below. Let me know how you're doing, what you think of this topic, what you personally do when clients push back. And we did put a link to apply to the next group program of Profit Insiders for interior designers. And when you fill out that application, you will get a link to my calendar. And if you're a good fit, we'll talk about putting you in the group. If you're not, I'll be the first one to tell you. Go have a great day. I hope this video was helpful. Bye.